Gamescom 2025 in Cologne, Germany. Thousands of gamers from around the world, and you're about to see it all through my eyes with my Ray-Ban Meta glasses. I had such an incredible week demoing new VR games, testing amazing tech, and hanging out with my VR buddies. So come with me on this Gamescom adventure. So the flight to Germany was about 10 hours, but honestly, the only part that matters is I finally had enough miles saved up to upgrade to first class for the very first time. And listen, they give you actual hot fudge sundaes up there. So now I have no idea how I'm ever supposed to go back to coach. I landed in Germany bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, then grabbed the high-speed train to Cologne. The train was super cool. They had these private compartments like on the Hogwarts Express, which I'd actually never seen in real life, and it was really cool to see the Germany countryside. I finally arrived in beautiful Cologne, caught the tram to my hotel, dropped my stuff off, and then went to go check out the Cologne Cathedral, which last year I actually climbed all the way to the top of. I was way too jet-lagged for that this time though. Next day I snuck a peek at the exhibit halls before opening, and it was really cool seeing all the booths still being built. Of course, I had to swing by the Meta booth. It was massive and had Deadpool plastered everywhere. Then it was time to head to Opening Night Live. Opening Night Live is where they premiere major new game trailers and world reveals for the biggest upcoming titles.
Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Then the Fallout cast came out on stage, which was so cool because I really love that show. They showed the trailer for the new season and the crowd went nuts. You're also treated to a live performance from Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Then VR finally took the spotlight with Deadpool VR showing off a brand new story trailer full of pure Deadpool chaos.
That is efficient exposition.
It closed out with Resident Evil Requiem, and the trailer had the whole crowd holding their breath. By the end, I was sleepy and ready to go home, but apparently Gamescom thought it would be fun to funnel thousands of people through one single turnstile, so you can imagine how long that took. The next morning, I woke up super excited to head to the convention. I was really excited because we were going to do laser tag today, so this was a Deadpool VR themed laser tag, and it was all VR creators competing against each other. Oh my god. I actually ended up getting the most hits out of everyone in the first round, so I was super proud of that. Then we headed to the Meta Happy Hour where I actually met the creator of the Postal franchise, which, fun fact, they are turning into a VR game.
Postal 2 in VR. God, we've been waiting forever for this shit.
The next day was my Deadpool VR demo, so I suited up and got ready for some chaos.
Scream of pleasure or pain. I can never tell the difference.
My gameplay and first impressions are live now if you want to see more. Then it was on to another VR demo, this time for Star Trek Infection. I was only able to demo it for about 10 minutes, and honestly it didn't feel like a fully finalized product yet, but the atmosphere really stood out. It was definitely creepy, and I'm very interested to see how it all turns out once it's finished. What? Oh my gosh. At one point you have to nerve pinch enemies, but you've got to apply the exact right amount of pressure to pull it off, which was a really unique mechanic that I hadn't seen before in a VR game. Then I had to start gathering ingredients to craft an antidote, which I didn't quite finish before my demo wrapped. Not that I was heartbroken, that default head strap was brutal. I could not keep it on for much longer anyway. All you Quest owners know the struggle. Then I went to go check out the actual convention for the first time, and there were so many cool things. I really love these Pokemon terrariums. Unfortunately, I did not have any room in my luggage to bring it home, but I really want to get one of those at some point.
I need it. They're precious. They're precious.
They had a whole Stranger Things set up, and then I don't know what was going on in that house. I really wanted to check it out, but I was not going to wait 2 hours in line. But if any of y'all saw it, let me know what was inside. I'm really curious.
It's actually, it's an ocean, all Legos.
So they had a replica of the ship from One Piece. I thought it looked really cool with the Legos as the ocean. Outside, they even had a giant World of Warcraft portal. I thought about stepping through it, but then I remembered that I had a dinner reservation I had to be back in time for. Azeroth can wait. That night was the Meta Dinner, which was a nice little break from the madness of Gamescom to relax, eat, and catch up with everyone.
You silly one.
time for karaoke. While we signed up, we got there a little late, so it would have been like 6 a.m. when we'd finally have gotten on, so we did not stay for long. And just like that, it was already my final day at Gamescom. I had no demos today, so I just explored the floors with Kaz and Cherry, and they knew where all the cool stuff was. Nangshem, if you're listening, I'm available. I have no ramen sponsors at the moment. It's tragic. Then Xbox was doing this giant green button giveaway, and I actually managed to win a 4K Fire TV stick, which I was pretty happy with. One of my highlights was trying out the Viture XR glasses. They were super comfy and the picture quality looked amazing. I got to play this little hand tracking game and it worked flawlessly. I literally had fireballs shooting out of my hands.
Oh, there you go.
I absolutely loved it. They even have an app that lets you film yourself while showing what you're seeing at the same time, which is genius. I'm honestly really eager to test them out some more. Oh, and they even had a tattoo station. You get a free henna or even a permanent tattoo, all based on Lords of the Fallen. I skipped it, but Cherry got one, and honestly, it looked really cool. Then it was sadly time to say goodbye to Gamescom. We did celebrate that night, and I even got to hear the Pokemon theme song in German, which was pretty cool. All in all, it was a great night and a perfect way to close out the trip. Next morning, I took the ice train back to Frankfurt and explored around a little bit before my flight. I even spotted a Deadpool watch in one of the shops. Overall, I found Frankfurt to be a really beautiful city, and it was the perfect little ending to my trip. Then it was time to fly home. A long flight, but thankfully I wasn't alone. I was heading back with a new travel buddy, Little Questy Bear, which Meta gave me at their booth. He's my new bestie. This Gamescom was unforgettable. I got to try so many cool things, and I absolutely love the city of Cologne. Huge thank you to Meta for sending me out here. I can't wait for next year. My full Deadpool VR gameplay from Gamescom is live now, so check that out if you haven't already. And if you like the Ray-Ban Meta point of view shots and are thinking of getting your own pair, I've got my affiliate link down below so you can grab a pair too and help support the channel. And if you enjoyed this vlog, please don't forget that like and subscribe button, and let me know your favorite reveal in the comments below. I love to hear from y'all. Thank you all so much for watching and coming with me on this adventure. I hope you all have an utterly awesome day.
Oh,